I want to bring in Rabbi Aryeh Lightstone. Rabbi, I understand that you are trapped in Israel. Would you just describe what you're going through right now, please?
Well, about 15 minutes ago, we came up from our bomb shelter. We've been down there 4 times today. The house is shaken as the Iron Dome intercepts the missiles that fly overhead. The coverage that I'm seeing in the split screen are missiles that have been launched from Gaza, from civilian areas, at civilian areas, a double war crime. And if you've ever been in a bomb shelter with a child or your children, you can understand that that is as terrifying as it could possibly be.
How are the people of Israel taking this?
The people of Israel are the most resilient, impressive people that I've ever seen. I was in New York City on 9/11. I remember walking around on 9/12, dazed and confused, and on 9/13, never being more proud to be an American. I would say that that is similar to what happened here on the Sabbath, Shabbat. It was confusing and bewildering. Sunday, the same thing. But starting yesterday, there was a pivot. Israel knows that they will win. Israel knows that they have the moral high ground. Israel knows that this is a tough slog. But they know that they have the world or the people who care about good versus evil behind them.
We have put many other people on the show, on this program, who are suffering inside Israel in their bomb shelters and watching out for the rockets. And they've given me an impression that the people of Israel are enraged and are really want to go after Hamas. Is that the common feeling in the Israeli population?
Well, I would say this is the Jewish population across the world. Since the Holocaust, we have not seen scenes like that which we have seen in the last 60 hours. Women being raped, grandmothers being kidnapped, toddlers being kidnapped. And just 73 minutes ago, based upon my clock, Israel opened up one of the kibbutzim, one of the communities down south, to press, where they are reporting that they've seen over 40 babies. I'll say that again, 40 babies murdered by Hamas, many of them decapitated. The press were unable to articulate that. If you are not watching and seeing these stories, we are looking evil squarely in the eye. And I don't think Israelis are enraged. I think the world is enraged. This is not freedom fighters. Yeah. Please.
If Israel goes into Gaza in a ground operation, is Israel prepared to pay the price of doing that?
Is Israel prepared to pay the price not to do that? Over the course of the last 10 years, there's been a concept of allowing this issue to fester, and that there's an acceptable amount of bombs that you can have as an incoming, which is insane and irresponsible and morally bankrupt. Israel needs to eradicate this evil on its border, not just for the sake of Israel, certainly not just for the sake of the citizens on the south, but for the sake of civilization. This is intolerable. Imagine if in Mexico they were lobbing over missiles every 2 to 3 years and that was considered acceptable. It's not acceptable. Because it's the Jewish state, it's an exception. Israel knows what it needs to do. I hope that they have the will to do it. The people are there. I hope that the leaders will be there too.
Will you prevail?
Oh, Israel will prevail. Every one of my neighbors has a husband or children or multiple husbands and children, in some cases grandfathers, who have run to enlist. The line of cars in front of the bases are 4 to 5 kilometers long. You reported so beautifully over the past year the divisions in Israel. I've never seen Israel so united as I have over the last 60 hours. I've never seen the Jewish people so united. This is good versus evil, and man, does it feel good to be on the side of good. And we hope and pray that it eradicates evil.
Rabbi, thank you very much for being on the program this morning and telling us exactly how it is. We appreciate that. We'll see you again soon, I do hope.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.